Hello everyone, it's me again, and today I would like to start the lecture 4, which is about the true experimental studies. This is the lecture of the research method and statistic, by the way. So there are a quite number of research type. First one is a descriptive research, which describe the population. For example, describe some relationship. And the second one is exploratory, which is find a correlation between different factors. And today's lecture, we are going to talk about the experimental type of research, which emphasize in finding the cause and effect of different factors, and specifically the independent variable and the dependent variable. And there are different types of experimental for design for the experimental research. So the first part, we're going to talk about the true experimental randomized control trial, which in short form is RCT. So to start with, the RCT is set here, is listed here. So the true experimental design should have two necessary requirements. The first one is that there should have a control group, and the second requirement is that the experimental design should be RCT, which is randomly allocated. And let me repeat, it should have a control group and it should be randomly allocated. So first of all, the true experimental design includes different kind of experimental design. So the first is the pre-test, post-test control group. That means there is only one treatment and one group, and there are two groups, and there are a control group and a test group. For the control group, there is no treatment, but there is a placebo. So for who don't remember what is placebo, welcome to review the last video of lecture 2. Thank you. So the second one is the two-group pre-test post-test design, and it is the comparison of two treatment and there's no control group. And the third one is the multi-group pre-test post-test design, and obviously it is the comparison between three or more treatment. And the fourth one is RCT with follow-up design, and it includes, of course, follow-up period. And the advantages is that it has longer long-term effect for the patient, because the follow-up period also set improvement for patients. And the fifth one is that RCT with crossover design. So I've prepared a slide for the crossover design. So here's the slide. So there's a treatment group and a control group, and you can see that the treatment period and a control period of two groups interchange after the washout period. So this is one characteristic of the crossover design. The advantage of this design is that which it can have a washout period, and the treatment effect can be disappeared, and it can emphasize the importance and usefulness of the treatment. And secondly, it is also very good because it fulfills some ethical issue, as all the subjects receive all the treatment, and there's no subject that are given up. But for the disadvantage, there are also a couple of disadvantages. That is, it is hard to determine the washout time. It is 1 year, it is 2 years, it is 10 years, and we don't know. And the second one is the carryover effect. We do not guarantee the treatment effect is disappeared after the washout period. So the effect of the treatment is uncleared. So the third one is that the crossover design is very consuming. As I've said, there's include a washout period, and this washout period is more likely over a year or a couple of years. So the time for this research is very long. So after this sharing, I hope that all of you can know and enjoy this sharing of true experimental studies. So thank you all of you. Thank you.